Hello everyone and welcome back to Texoma Homes. My name is Ben and today we're going to take a look at this awesome Solitaire Landmark 4. This is going to be a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home, 28 foot wide. It's going to be 78 foot long. So the square footage is coming in right around 2,184 square foot, quite a large house. Tons of options to go over, tons of features to go over, so bear with me, this one's going to be a little bit long. Also, we're going to be touching on the Imperial and Platinum package. I'll touch on it briefly in this video. But be sure to check out the video after this where we're going to do a full breakdown on the Imperial and Platinum package and what those packages include so that you know what you're purchasing. So let's go on the outside, take a look at the house. We'll come back on the inside and look at everything this house has to offer. Come on. This beautiful Landmark 4 in the exterior. So we're going to go over the exterior colors first and then we'll start getting into the options on the outside. So first we'll show you, we have the gypsum exterior color. That's going to be your main body color. That's going to be the white. In the middle of your dormer over there, you're going to have Knight's Armor. So that's a nice charcoal color. And then we're going to have Black Magic trim and columns, as well as the Black Magic trim around the windows. So beautiful looking house. Gives it a nice modern look. Okay, we're going to get right into the outside features here. So we're going to show you something that you're not normally going to see in a manufactured home. If we look right over there underneath that plastic there, that's going to be an actual attic space. So no, you can't get into the attic to store stuff, but that's going to be where you can get into that attic space up there, and it has true vented attic. So it's not sealed up there. This is going to be able to breathe like a normal house. 12-inch eave all the way around, housing the rest of the ventilation. Also, it's going to keep the water dripping on the sidewall. See, we have a security light. This house is going to come with 4 security lights, all 4 corners. 2 lights per, so you're going to have plenty of lights on the exterior of the house. LP Smart Panel, 50-year warranty, just like with any Solitaire house. Low E thermal windows. Get the nice transom windows above. When we go on the inside, you're going to see the awesome light that this house lets through. Getting into the Platinum package. Right here, this is a Platinum package option. It's the door. So typically this door is going to be just a standard steel door. This one's going to have the etched glass for the upgrade. Something that I want to point out on Solitaire Homes, you can see we have this recessed entrance. The reason we do that is underneath here there is a metal plate that's going to go up the sidewall underneath there. That way any water that falls into this won't rot the floor out. So there's a metal plate, and it's actually angled down slightly so that the water's going to roll right off. So that just helps keep you out of the rain when you're coming in with groceries, and also keeps the house lasting longer. This house being a Platinum house, you can't see it, but behind this siding there's going to be a plywood overlay. So the entire house has smart panel board and plywood behind it. It's going to add to the insulation and the rigidity of the house. There's your other security light that I was talking about. All right, we're on the far side of the house here. There's a better view of the vents up there. You got a electrical outlet on the back side of the house. Same as everything else, be able to plug in any type of power tools or anything like that. All right, come around the back side of the house. This is going to be one of the guest bathroom windows there, so you see how small it is. Also in the Platinum package, you're going to get a rear steel door. So this steel door is going to be just like a front door. This is what it would have normally came on the front door if it didn't have the Platinum package. So that is going to have a storm door on this one here. You also have another security light right above that, as well as the 4 corner security lights. Okay, we're going to get in like we always do. Right over here we have our fresh water connection, as you can see right here. And then we're going to have our electrical plug so we can plug in a heat tape to keep your water line secure and safe in the winter months. Got our dryer vent, as you can see. This is where our power is going to come into the house. So 200 amp service. It's going to go right up through there, and then you'll be able to tie right into the breaker panel. Water heater drains, as noted by the big orange labels on them. This is going to be the water heater access panel. So if you need to be able to get to the water heater, you can go right through there and be able to adjust it. Right over here we have the vent for the microwave vent hood. drain outlet. So with Solitaire, they're going to plumb all the plumbing underneath it so that your plumber just needs to go into one drop. So you can see the full drop right there. Makes it quick and easy. Save a little bit of money on plumbing. All right, this house, we'll see it on the inside. This is an option. Typically there's gonna be 2 windows here. Sliding glass door option. Super nice when you have a deck or something on the back. With that door, it gives you a few entrances out of the back side of the house. See the transom window above, that's gonna be in your closet. It's gonna be tons of natural light on the inside, and we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. This is gonna be a vent, actually an air intake for your fireplace. So this has a wood burning fireplace on the inside, and we'll take a look at that when we go on the inside, but just want to let you know what that is there. Before we get onto the inside of the house, besides the plywood overlay, we are going to have 2x6 walls standard in this home. 2x6 wall standard, that's right. You don't have to upgrade that, that's how it comes. All right, if you're enjoying this home tour, make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe so we can bring more home tours to you. Don't forget to comment below so we can hear about what you like, what you don't like about the house, and how we can do, or what we can do to make things better for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish up this home tour. Okay, as we step right in, you're gonna see we have this awesome bench seat. This is gonna be the golden oak cabinetry. This right here is an option. So if you don't like it, we can take it off. If you love it, great. We'll add it on there. This is going to be the Landmark 4 great room. So you can see it kind of looks like we have 2 living rooms set up. This is what they call a great room. I think it's 18 by 27 as far as the dimensions. All right, so let's go ahead and get into options and features that we're going to get in this house. With the Imperial package, so I know I'm throwing packages around and I'll do a video with all the packages on it. But with the Imperial package, you're going to get the coffered ceiling. So you're going to get the tray ceiling, coffered ceiling, same difference. Something that we add, this is not part of a package, but you're going to get the LED can lighting in the living room, kitchen, and utility room. I'm sorry, in the dining room. It continues over to the kitchen and then over here in the dining room. Once we go to the Platinum package, we're going to go to 40-ounce carpet. So this is a nice thick 40-ounce carpet. With all Solitaire Homes, we have a full plywood subfloor. All right, let's go and take a look at what this thing looks like. Huge living room. Got your ceiling fan, standard. Right over here, we're going to have our wood burning fireplace. This is an actual wood burning fireplace, so not electric. And it's not going to be whatever else type of fireplace there is. Bookshelves on the side. We can delete the bookshelves or we can leave them on there. And they also have an ash wood fireplace. So instead of the sheetrock, it would just be the ash wood going all the way down. And that would match the color of whatever cabinets you did. Fully tape and textured walls. This house we painted ashen. So it's not going to just be the white trim with the white walls. We did paint this to kind of give it a little bit more of a residential feel, and I think it looks great. And it can go with either, it can go with any of the cabinet colors, any of the carpet colors. This house can have upflow air. On this one, we decided to do the perimeter ducting. So what that means is instead of the duct being right in the middle of the floor, that comes standard in here. Let me show you right over here in the kitchen. We'll come back, don't look at the kitchen, we're gonna come back and talk about it, but see how we have a duct right in the middle of the floor? Well, that's where they're going to be standard in the house in a straight line. On the perimeter, in all your main areas, like your living rooms, bathrooms, living room and bedrooms, they're going to put it 6 inches from the wall. That way you have plenty of room for your furniture. Right over here, you can see it's going to be underneath this, here we go. You can see we have another perimeter duct right over there. Kind of a bad example of furniture, y'all. I'm sorry, but you know, this is what the perimeter air looks like. If not, other than that, it's going to have overhead ducts above. In the packages that we have on here, we're going to get the baseboards throughout, and then you're going to get crown molding throughout. Keep in mind the crown molding size is going to depend on the bedroom. So master bedroom, living room, kitchen, all that is going to have the full-size crown molding. In your guest bedrooms, it's going to be a little bit smaller. Okay, let's head over to the kitchen. Oh, here, real quick. Sliding glass door is awesome. Nice big deck over there. You'll be able to, ton of natural light coming in the home. So here we have our Solitaire kitchen. All real wood cabinets. And once we get to the Imperial package, we're going to have adjustable shelving. And then you can see we actually have the backer. So you're not looking at a painted wall, y'all. This is going to be actual backed. Gives it a complete cabinet look. You're also going to get with the Imperial package, which this one has, the tile accent all the way around. You're going to have that in the bathroom as well. Like I said, this is the golden oak cabinets. Huge island. A lot of people love this island, especially if you like to prep a lot of food or a lot of family events. Big island to be able to get a lot of stuff done here. House is going to come standard with stainless steel sink. This does have the black stainless steel appliances, so washing machine. Right over here, we're going to go to the glass top range. And then we're also going to get the microwave vent hood. This comes with the Platinum package. Other than that, you're going to have a standard vent hood there. It will not have a microwave in it. Then we're going to take a look at the black stainless steel refrigerator. So this is the upgrade as well versus the all black appliances. Nice little coffee bar setup right there. As you can see, this house has plenty of cabinets in it. And then take a look at this here. This is going to be our pantry. This barn door is optional, so we ordered it so people can see what it looks like. Other than that, it's going to be a nice etched glass that says pantry on it. But you can see this is a pretty good size pantry. And we're not getting wire racks and everything. This is going to be, you know, real shelving. We're going to look at the kitchen. Pendant lights, that's an option that we add pretty much on all of the houses. You can take that off if you want, but it does give it a good look. You can see you have your LED can lights in the kitchen as well. Shut this cabinet as we walk by. All right, let's head on into the dining room. So this is your dining room in the Landmark 4. Pretty decent size. It can fit some of the larger tables for sure. Let's get another side angle over here. Really nice. As we're looking around, I wanted to point out the floor. So this is going to be an upgraded floor. This is the vinyl plank floor. Normally this will have 16 by 16 inch tile. We're going to go peek in the utility room real quick. Then we're going to head over to the master bedroom. So from the kitchen, you have an entrance into the utility room. So you can see we have a spot for washer dryer and a stand-up fridge over here on the left side. This does have a whole house ventilation, and there's your vent right there. Then you're going to have a whole house water shut off. Full PEX in the house. And this is going to be a service port to get into your water lines that are going to be directly below this. As you can see, you have your dryer plug and your dryer vent. Here's a better look at the steel door. So I have that cracked so we can get some light in here. And we're going to have your breaker panel right off to here to the side. 200 amp coming into the home. Crack this open again. Here we have our furnace. So this is where you're going to be able to service the furnace and replace your air filter as needed per manufacturer specs. So this is going to be a half bath that's going to be directly off of the utility room. Nice little half bath. Come over here, you see we have our toilet. Something to note, in our platinum package, we are getting water shutoffs at your commodes, sinks, and lavatories. Commodes, lavatories, and yeah, wherever else water is. All right, let's go ahead over here, head to the master bedroom. Take a look at this massive bedroom. This is a great home. You got this master suite. So you can come standard with ceiling fan above. Don't mind the mess in there. And also don't mind the cracks, everybody. This is going to happen in transit. This is totally normal. We do get this fixed once the house is delivered and set on location. And we'll get all the trim put up. So if you see anything that looks unfinished, that all gets taken care of once it's delivered. Something to note as well, once we go to the platinum package, you are getting 6-panel doors with the lever handles versus a flat door with a knob. I like to call it apartment doors. So as you're getting a really nice residential look. So don't mind the mess in here. This is where all the extra supplies are in the house when they ship the home. So you got extra paint, extra trim, doors, screens, all that stuff. This is where we're going to get out of the way so we can show this house for customers. But as you can see, we have a huge closet. And then we have a nice built-in drawers, and you're getting plenty of hanging storage in here. So I'm going to step in here in a second to give you a little better view, but it's going to give you an idea of how big this is. There's your transom window above. It's giving us tons of natural light, but then you have 2 light sockets in here as well. Sorry, light fixtures, not sockets. Anyone that's upset about how this house looks inside, I'm sorry. This is just kind of normal to us, so just don't take it against the house. This is just, there's no way to ship materials besides inside the home. Okay, so going into the bathroom, this is an option that we added. This is you're going to get the double French doors here, or French doors rather, not double French doors. Another option is going to be glass doors. So instead of having the solid door, you have a glass door. Let's walk into the bathroom. So as you can see, we have the dual porcelain sinks. Plenty of storage and cabinets. We got a nice huge soaker tub. Everyone loves this tub. Storage for all your knickknacks and candles and things like that. Like to take a nice bathtub. Like to take a nice bath. Right over here, we're going to have our private toilet. I really love this feature, everybody. This is super cool to be able to shut the door and kind of a little bit of privacy. It's going to have its own vent fan and everything. Also, with your Imperial package, you're going to get your 2-inch blinds throughout. All right, so now we're looking at our full fiberglass one-piece shower. It is going to have the little seat in it. Everyone loves that. Pretty good size. This is going to be what your tile is going to look like if you don't have the plank floor upgrade. So plank floor upgrade is only for the living room, dining room, and kitchen, and utility room. The bathrooms will always have this type of tile in it. The color is going to depend on what cabinet color you pick. All right, let's head over to the guest side of the house. We kind of already saw a sneak peek at the half bath, so we're going to skip that. We're going to go to this bedroom on the left last. So right over here, we're going to have the second bedroom. Pretty good size for the guest bedrooms. This is a huge house. Again, like I said, almost 2,200 square foot. And don't worry, if you do not like the vents on the floor, we can do upflow air. Good sized closets as well. Get your nice shelving with the wooden hanging rods. All right, so we're going to go from the guest bedroom to Jack and Jill bathroom. So we're going to come in the nice dual sinks, almost identical to the master. And then really cool feature again is the private shower and toilet. A lot of people love this. That way you can have, you got kids or multiple people getting ready, we don't have one person tying up a whole entire bathroom. Just going to take a look at this one-piece fiberglass shower tub combo. It's quite big. All right, we're heading into bedroom number 3. Now, something to note, we can add ceiling fans to all these bedrooms if you wanted to do it at the factory. If not, it is wire and braced. Nice closet as well. Still need to put the door in here, everybody, so, or not the door, the trim around the door. So we're not finished here, just disclaimer. All right, here's the 4th bedroom. This bedroom also has an option for a study, so they'll have a built-in study over here. If you wanted that, we typically order it as a 4-bedroom only, but it can be ordered that way if you do want that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me as we tour the Solitaire Landmark 4. I appreciate you tuning in and taking a look at this house. It's a great house, great floor plan, #1 in construction. Don't forget to click right over here. This is where I'm going to show you all about what the Imperial and Platinum package includes and why it brings so much value when you're looking at this house. And also, don't forget to click on this video right here. It's another Solitaire home tour video. I saw it earlier. It's great. You're not going to want to miss it, so be sure to click right there. Guys, we'll see you in the next one.